And we're back after the short break, guys. We welcome you to the GCM National Qualifiers. Ako pa si Vulcan. Kasama ko si Crazy Apple, and we will be your shoutcasters entering yung game number 2 of match 3 ng Varsity Esports versus Archangel. Kasi yung game 1 natin, guys, medyo is it safe to say that it was quite a stomp?
Yes, kasi grabe yung binild up na momentum ng Archangel doon sa, ng Archangel doon sa game na yun. Nagkaroon sila ng very unconventional picks, nagkaroon ng Poppy mid and the Trundle, and ganda sobra ng ginawa ni Nick sa Any Trevor. Isasama lang nila yung pillar, tapos mag-i yung Poppy, ibabangga nila kaagad at nababurst down nila kaagad kahit sinong target na makita nila. And
not to mention, we did see an Aatrox mid galing kay Varsity Esports, if I'm correct. So, not to mention, Poppy has the Keeper's Verdict, steadfast presence pala.
Yes.
To deny yung mga mobility. So, great way to actually cancel the Aatrox to lock it down. So, guys, coming from game number 1, now to game number 2, I gotta say, yung mga unconventional picks, gumagana naman. So, yeah, maybe we can expect the same thing from Archangel, or let's see, with Varsity Esports here, because I think from their momentum ng match natin kasi 2-0 sila Now, coming to match 3, are they at a risk of being 2-0? Because if we follow the trend na naman, Crazy Apple, kasi lahat ng match 1 to 2 natin, 2-0 sa day 1. Come match 3, medyo intense nung hanggang abot ng game number 3. So, let's see, can Varsity Esports actually make it all the way to game number 3?
Well, sa nakita ko naman, if maban ng Varsity in the pick and ban, yung mga picks na ginamit ng Archangel, specifically yung Trundle pick na yun, I think yung Trundle talaga yung key doon kasi gamit nung Trundle na yun, nagamit ni Nexta, nakagawa siya ng mga plays with that pillar, which is really, really good. Lalo na yung early, I think it was the first blood against the Aatrox in the mid lane. Medyo umangat lang ng konti yung Aatrox, nakalagay kaagad siya ng pillar. As soon as the pillar popped out, nabangga kaagad doon ni Poppy to get the stun, get the extra damage, and also hit the 2 procs from the Q of the Poppy.
Alam nyo ba, guys, yung other ways to try and deny yung yung Aatrox mid na may smite is to actually lock it down and never let yourself be pushed in. That's what we saw in game 1. That's why Archangel was successful enough to just deny that Aatrox mid, and that's why we are now moving on to game number 2 with the score on your screens right now. So guys, match 3 na po tayo, last match for today. Let's have a short recap on to match 1. We did see Varsity Esports taking away it with a 0-2, followed by Archangel. Powerful teams here. Na pareha sila 2-0, pero dito tayo sa match 3, sino kaya yung mas malakas dito ng team? Yung Archangel or yung Varsity Esports?
Yeah, and kung sino man yung manalo dito, ang makakalaban ng Mineski sa kasunod na round in the upper bracket. So, if we're looking at trends, kahapon, pa yung 2-0, pagdating nga sa match 3, 2-1, pero ang unang nanalo doon was TNC and na mini reverse sweep ng Mineski. So, may kita ba natin kung it follows the trends, follows the script of the National Qualifiers ng Conquerors Manila, baka ma-mini reverse sweep ni Varsity Esports dito si Archangel.
Grabe ng mga tao sa YouTube chat natin, Crazy Apple, kasi dami silang sobrang invested sila sa mga laro natin, and I really love seeing their inputs too. And not to mention, grabe ng mga hype sa mga teams natin dito. Not to mention, to all our summoners out there, grabe. Maraming salamat po sa mga inyong magturo ngayon ng GCN National Qualifiers. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, you did.
Thankfully. Yes. So we thank you so much for coming back to our stream and supporting your favorite teams. And we hope to see you tomorrow again for Sunday, because we are now at our upper bracket.
Yeah. And
tomorrow we will move on to our lower bracket to see how things are going to pan out. And not to mention, I think for the PPGL, I think PPGL announced something interesting on their page here. We will have a live event here next week, live at Animals Cloverleaf for the grand finals of the GCM National Qualifiers. So guys, hindi pa tapos dito lang this week na ang GCM National Qualifiers. It will continue next week, and we hope to see you there. So for more information, you can actually check out PPGL's Facebook page. They did announce that they will have an event next week. So we hope to see you there. And who knows, the teams that made it this far, they're going to give you a good show there, so we hope that you do continue to support the GCM National Qualifiers.
Yeah, and also thank you guys din sa inyong support natin watching. Also, I really like the discussion sa YouTube chat na yung mga tao pinag-uusapan ko ano yung pros and cons of the meta right now. Just keep the discussion alive, guys, kasi the more you discuss, the more people can chime in kung ano yung opinions nila, and the more we can have a clear answer kung ano talaga nakikita natin malakas sa meta ngayon at sa patch ngayon. And nakikita natin kung ano yung, paano mag-adapt yung mga teams. Specifically, itong kakaibang comp ng Archangel na hindi natin ina-expect. Magkakaroon ng Poppy mid, tapos magkakaroon ng Vigor in the bot lane. And dahil doon, ang dami nilang zone control, ang dami nilang CC. That's how they want. So guys, just keep the discussion alive.
I'll keep the discussion alive, but keep it friendly too. Yes. But now, let's move on to our drafting phase. Game 2 starts now with the drafting phase of Varsity Esports on the blue side versus Archangel on the red side.
Yeah, and well, makita lang natin din kanina kung ano yung naging trends nung Game 1 in terms of the picks and bans. We'll see kung similar ba ang mangyayari, specifically for Archangel kasi sila yung winning team. It's usually kung ano yung bans sila, first rotation bans, yun din magiging first rotation bans on the next game. But for Varsity, they should be adjusting to kung ano yung nangyari sa Game 1, and we see here ang first few bans of these teams. Varsity picking to ban the Aatrox and the Nocturne, while Archangel ang binan naman nila ay yung Ezreal.
Same bans we're seeing here from Game 1, guys. For Archangel, you can check out your screens right there. Game 1, last picks and bans. So, this Ezreal ban is really targeted towards si Liar dito, guys. Pero kay Varsity Esports, blue side lang sila. Kaso binan yung mga normal priorities we see here. Yung Aatrox, yung Nocturne, yung Talia. So, this is BE trying to control it. Blind pick Morgana is relatively safe.
Yeah, and it's not really safe. At the same time, ang dami kasi pwedeng puntahan ni Morgana in this meta. Nakikita natin sa bot lane, nakikita natin siya either on the marksman or the support position. Usually, pwede natin siya makita din in the mid lane. Kasi dati, nakikita naman din action natin si Morgana in the mid lane. And we see the reaction from Archangel picking that Fiddlesticks. Kapag nilagay nila sa support position, tong Morgana, medyo mawawala ng bisa yung Black Shield niya kasi mabilis mo pop-up with the crow na binabaton nito ni Fiddlesticks.
Masaya talaga kung may out of nowhere, may bigla si Fiddlesticks. So, surprise party.
Yeah,
so, for Archangel, guys, sa tingin ko may Trundle, may Fiddlesticks. So, this Trundle can be flexible, but we did see Archangel use this Trundle onto si next na dito. Jungle Trundle could be a thing here, but it's still too early to say. Pero dito, guys, look at this. Varsity Esports immediately jumping onto the Mundo. Now here's the thing, may Darius naman dito, guys, but can we expect Archangel to try and counter this Mundo or they have other plans ahead?
Well, nakita naman natin na hindi necessarily Darius ang nakita so far na pinantatapat ng teams against the Mundo. Like kanina, ang unang ginawa ng Archangel was they picked the Yorick against the Mundo, and we see great success from Ivalice on that. Like actually, if I remember that when I was seeing Ivalice in the rank solo queue ladder, when he was at the top 10, top 1, actually, he was playing a lot of Yorick. So comfort pick niya talaga tong champion na to. And we saw how he used this champion to great effect to win the game against Varsity Esports.
But looks like it's not gonna be a Darius we're seeing here. I won't be surprised if Varsity Esports do ban it out, but still, like you said, there is still that Yorick. May Yorick pa, guys. So coming from game 1 natin, tingnan natin. Sa phase 2 po, it's going to go start things off with a Kindred ban.
Yeah, and I think this is a pretty smart way for Archangel to finish the first round of picks. Kasi pinik na nila kaagad tong Ziggs, which is usually going to the bot lane, can also go in the mid lane. Ngayon, mapipilitan ng Varsity mag-ban ng champions na pwedeng gamitin ni Ivalice, which can open more champions for Trevor to use for the second round of picks. So we'll see here kung ano yung magiging last ban ng Varsity. Would it be the Darius or a targeted pick against Trevor?
So guys, this is going to be a phase 2 ending, and as we kind of discussed here, guys, yung si Mundo, pwede mag-counter kay si Mundo tuloy, si Darius, pwede ka mag-counter sa Mundo.
Yeah.
Pero nakita po tayo sa game 1 natin, may Yorick. So Varsity Esports, they're gonna immediately take it away here on phase 2.
Yeah, and nakita natin nga nila lock in ulit ni Trevor yung talent pick na ginamit niya kanina against IPT to great effect, and it looks like he's still gonna go on that smite talent. So I'm pretty excited to see paano gagamitin ni Trevor to ulit.
Tingnan mo yan, Crazy Apple, may Braum. You know, at first, sa tingin ko sa traffic ng Varsity Esports, it's kind of rare. Medyo rare sa tingin ko na we can actually see Braum and Lucian paired up immediately together. We don't really normally see it. Guys, at day 1 pa lang, we didn't see it. Normally we see it with the Morgan. But now, it looks like we're going to be seeing a Braum and a Veigar locked in by Varsity Esports.
Yeah, And itong combo naman na to na Lucian Braum, if we assume that Lucian is going to the bot lane, actually Archangel just locked in that Jace pick for the top lane for Ivalice. But going back to that Lucian Braum combo, matagal nang isa yan sa staple combos, or it's one of the strongest combos in the bot lane kasi mabilis mapablock ni Lucian yung yung passive na nilalagay ni Braum to get the stun with the double tap. So we'll see if ilalagay na nila in the bot lane itong Braum, but so far hindi pa nag-swap around. Currently nasa jungle position siya.
We're still gonna... Okay. I have to make a correction here.
Yeah.
We normally know that Braum, Taric are one of the great picks that could be a gold funnel strat.
Yes.
Gone are the days where the supports are going bot lane, but now guys, it's gonna be fun because we're gonna be seeing a gold funnel strat here. Look at your screens right now. Si Emperor may smite po siya.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Onto Archangel's side, meron naman talent na may smite din. So, this is gonna be a battle of how to, you can properly see how to try and negate the gold funnel strat, but also witness how Parsi Esports can bounce back from this best of 3 series.
Yeah, and nakita natin na dalawa technically ang supports ng Barcy with that Braum and the Morgana. It's gonna provide a lot of protection for Emperor on this Lucian. Kanina nga, alam ko na-mention ito ni Arctic and ni Chiso while talking about Barcy Esports na si Emperor dati was a marksman, was an AD carry player, and it means he is very comfortable on this Lucian pick. So we'll see how effective will this be on Barcy. But on the other hand, dalawa ang smites kanina ng Archangel, but we'll see since Talon is going to the bot lane rather than the mid, while Trevor will be using that Ziggs in the mid lane.
Yes, and I think sa tingin ko dito guys, sa Parsi Esports, ang ganda talaga yung comp nila kasi for me, I like to see yung mga gold funnel strat dito, and now, we're gonna be having a treat here. Pero, teka lang guys before we move on to yung Summoner's Rift, we will have to really talk about how Archangel are at a risk of actually becoming a reverse sweep. If what you say is true, Crazy Apple, we're gonna expect maybe Emperor did play ADC, diba?
Yes.
So, come for Archangel's side, si Trevor na naman may talent siya. So, what are your predictions coming into Game 2?
Well, actually, hindi ko pa nga sure kung si Talon ay pupunta kay Trevor or kay Zencho. Kanina kasi, when we were looking at the loading screen, Ziggs was in the mid lane. But we'll see if Trevor is gonna use again that Talon. Assuming na yun gagamitin niya ulit, it might be hard kasi dalawa ang smite na...
tama yan.
Dalawa yung smite ng Archangel. If dalawa yung smite ng Archangel, baka mahirapan ma-funnel lahat ng gold papunta sa Lucian.
That's very true.
So, if matuloy-tuloy lang ng Archangel going into the jungle of Barcy Esports, baka ma-starve naman of gold yung Lucian. Imbes na ma-boost mo yung gold amount na nakukuha niya at the end of the day, baka lalo pang magkulang at ma-overtake lang siya ng talent.
We'll see though. It all comes down to how you can get the priorities straight and how the lanes will be played out. So guys, before we move on to Summoner's Rift, we are trying to tinker some of our settings here para to give you guys the smooth viewing experience. So we apologize for some slight delay, but this is actually a good time for you to check out our website, www.conquerors.ph, if you want more information regarding the GCM, what's it all about. And I think nakita ko sa YouTube chat natin yung si nag-chat sa mga giveaways po tayo. So check out our page, League of Legends Philippines page, Facebook page. We are having a nice ticket giveaway for you guys sa mga tao na wala pa siyang ticket. So one thing, Apple, if I could say on screen, one thing I did notice sa chat natin is that medyo taktakan ng mga tao if I am Korean or kung marunong ako talaga Tagalog.
Okay.
So here it is guys, I am actually Korean. I'm still having a difficult time speaking in Tagalog, pero guys, from my past experience of casting here, I think you guys really appreciate Tagalog. So I'm trying my best naman. So thank you so much for understanding, and someone actually noticed it in the chat. So
nice.
Okay, yeah, tama na yan. So let's go on to Summoner's Rift na. Before that, before we move on to Summoner's Rift, let's take a quick glance.
Yes.
Of
A quick recap.
Quick recap ng drafting summary natin.
Yes, so yun nga si Trevor pala ang gumagamit ng talent in the mid lane while Zencho has that Ziggs in the bot lane. Itong Archangel na comp right now, ang dami nilang poke tools with the Jace and the Ziggs, and they also have the Thunder, which is dati ito yung basic na poke comp for teams. They have 2 poke champions in that Jace and the Ziggs, and they also have the Trundle that provides a lot of disengage kapag napatayo niya yung pillar niya. And also, On the other hand, Barcy naman has a lot of the strong picks in that mundo. Mundo, iniintay ko din, palagi kong iniintay ngayon sa patch natin is usually yung top lane matchups. Kasi yung top lane matchups can decide kung sino ang mas maraming pressure on the map. Kasi if Lando gets ahead on this mundo, kaya niyang takbuhin lang tong Jace. But at the same time, if they go even, Lando can fall behind and Ivalice can just keep pushing one of the side lanes.
And I think sa mga chat natin, for example, natanong sila yung gold funnel strat sa kay Lucian. We did see it work before in our previous games. At hindi lang dito sa GCM, but also at the LVL, we did see it a lot. Ito yung patch 8.30 in a nutshell. Na puro tayo kita ng gold funnel strat.
Well, for the gold funneling strat kasi talaga, ang basic objective nun is makuha nyo kaagad yung items, yung early power spikes. Kasi mas malaki na nakuha mong gold sa jungle sa jungle camps. If you get jungle camps and get CS at the same time, madami ka talagang makukuhang gold. So, imagine na lang if by like 12 minutes, meron ng Blade of the Ruin King and an almost completed Black Cleaver yung Lucian. Tapos paired pa siya with the Braum na mabilis niyang mapaproc yung passive, mabilis niyang mapaproc yung stun. Kaya niyang isa-isahin lang yung members ng Archangel. Isa-isa niyang i-gun down at mapapatay at could possibly win the Barcy the game.
So guys, I think we're still experiencing some technical difficulties on our side, so please don't go away. You can always chat away. We're always here to help you guys understand the game and also to help you guys feel more involved sa stream natin. So to give back to our community and to give our thanks for your continuous support coming back to our GCM stream.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you din guys for watching, and just keep the questions coming. I'll try my best para masagot yung mga tanong nyo. Pansin nyo din medyo so, totoo lang, mas gamay kong mag-English minsan sa mga explanation, but I'll try my best and with the Tagalog. At right now, we're getting into the game. It's 2 minutes between Barcy Esports and Archangel.
So I think we're gonna straight jump into a 2-minute mark here. I think that was our difficulties on our side. So guys, pasensya naman kasi I think you guys missed out the first blood, which is very exciting. But don't worry, this game has more excitements to come here because we're gonna see Ivalice attempted to go for a steal.
Yeah. Since hindi natin nakita yung first blood, let's see na lang who and which people benefited from that. Dahil nakita natin na tatlo ang nakakuha ng assist, mainly the Braum, the Lucian, and the Morgana, while Veigar is the one who got the kill. We can safely assume na nagkaroon ng invade earlier on, and ang nakakuha ng last hit is Venus on that Veigar with that ignite.
And if we check out the summary ng KD natin we can actually determine what happened. It feels like a level 1 invade happened here because may Morgana yung Barcy Esports and they've used it with the first blood going towards Venus.
Yeah, and ang lakas din kasi ng level 1 invade coming from Barcy. Imagine mo may Braum passive na pwedeng kaagad nga ma-block yung stun and matamaan ka pa ng Morgana by matagal kang hindi makakagalaw doon at kaya ka nga talagang mapatay ng Barcy early on.
And so far, so good for Barcy Esports.
Yes.
The first blood sila and now they're doing what they do best, the gold funnel strat, which works really well because now you can see here that Trevor is being pushed in just a bit, preventing him from some mini invades.
Yeah, and in a way, Talon can also shove the waves really fast. In the way din kasi dahil doon sa W. Pero hindi pa enough yun yung shoving mo talaga. Kaya naaabutan din ng gold funneling stat na to ng Lucian per se na dumaan sa mid lane and ma-pick up pa rin yung jungle. I mean, ma-pick up pa rin yung minions in the mid lane.
So, I think this will in a way make it difficult, no? It will be difficult for Trevor to actually go for those invades kasi full clear sila, especially yung Raptor camps.
Yes.
So it's actually an effective way if they want to try and deny this strat that Archangel did use in match 2. But guys, let's look. We're seeing Nexta. We're seeing Rocks.
Yeah, but they're on the ward.
So nakita sila. So look at Barcy Esports immediately responding. They're actually not going to be ganked by Archangel just yet, but Nexta will just show himself here. But BE immediately respecting that. Meanwhile, in the bot side, Zencho's left alone here. Liar is locking him down. Venus taking 1/3 shot here, flashing in. Zencho, can he get the kill? No! Misses by a long shot, but that's the bot lane natin, guys. Barcy Esports and Archangel, they both expend a flash.
Yeah, and ang ganda din ng ginawa doon ng Barcy in the sense na recognize nila na wala si Rox kasi nakatayo nga sa isang ward si Rox si Nyx. So they tried to go for the kill on Zencho, but at the same time Zencho very patient, very disciplined. Alam niya kung ano yung kailangan niyang gawin para makatakas. Nag-miss din yung Q, yung Dark Binding ni Liar kaya hindi nakuha yung kill. Pero very greedy na. He also expended that flash.
Pero kita po dito tayo ng si Barcy Esports immediately when they know that sige, may dalawang member ng Archangel galing sa bot lane sa mid lane. So, B immediately answers that but try to lock down Zencho.
Yeah, and kung nakuha nga nila yung kill doon, that would have been a really, really good win for Barcy and it could probably extend yung lead pa nila sa bot lane. But now, makikita lang natin tong continuously getting more gold for Emperor. Ngayon si XDXP ang kanyang duty ay bigyan lang ng more gold si Emperor and probably tank more of the jungle minion camps.
And we can see here dun sa CS natin, Crazy Apple, it's gonna be 51 to 43. But one noticeable item pickup is si Ivalis dito sa Jace. Sa Jace top. Immediately picking up the calling to really respect the region here. But Trevor, it's going to be a double invade. Now they're going to try and fight for the resources here in the red side of BE. It's going to be a double smite happening here. Locking down Emperor. It's going to be a slow happening. A double smite happening to the Raptor camp. And looks like Archangel with a successful invade.
Yeah, and they did get the jungle camp. Pero at the same time, I'm not sure kung ganun ka-efficient or ganun ka-worth it yung dalawang smite na in-expend nila. At the same time, it does kind of push back kung ano yung makukuha pa dapat na gold ni Emperor. And it looks like Archangel just taking control of the bottom side of the river.
And now, it's going to be Nexta really pushing back this mid lane. Yung focus natin dito sa game 2, feeling ko yung kay Archangel is to how paano kaya mag-slow down yung gold full of strat na galing kay Barcy Esports?
Kaya nagiging popular din talaga tong strategy na to ng gold falling in pro team. Yes, it's really hard to stop them from doing this unless you have a lot, yung composition nyo is really good at picking off these two members. Pero Lucian and Braum is a really strong pair. So, it's gonna be hard early on to prevent this. Probably in the later on levels, kapag nasira na ng Archangel yung bot lane turret using the superior structure damage na nagagawa ng Ziggs, especially kapag nagamit niya yung Satcha niya on the tower, then probably they can prevent the gold funneling. But for now, Emperor's just gonna get all the gold he wants.
We just saw before in the gold lead, gold charts here, parang 300 to 400 lead si Lucian dito sa mid lane. And sa CS pa lang, 75 to 60. Tingnan po tayo ng level kasi si Trevor talaga up by 1 level here. So, not to mention, this kind of makes Trevor's job harder, no? Para mag-burst down tong Lucian.
Yeah, pero at the same time, Talon in itself has a lot of damage in his kit. And I believe na, Trevor is going to the bot lane.
Great binding from Liar, throwing down rocks. That's gonna be the binding happening, but in the end, look at that powerful dive coming from Archangel.
Yeah, and Archangel knowing the win conditions of Barcy, they just want Emperor to get his items. Pero ang win condition dapat ng Archangel here is to snowball one of the lanes. Kasi essentially walang jungler ang Barcy ngayon kasi nga gold funnel stats. And they might be also going for a kill on Venus.
Okay, Venus has enough mana to use the stun zone here. Rock's going in a flash in, fair flash inside the zone there. Looks like Trevor wanted the kill, but in the end, it's going to be Zencho picking up his second.
Yeah, and with that, they might be able to... Emperor XDXP here.
Emperor's going out to Zencho, pretty much left alone. Does Zencho have flash? No, he does not. What an easy shutdown, giving the first shutdown goal towards Emperor, and not to mention yung red buff.
Yeah, but ang answer naman ng Archangel is getting the first start gold in the top lane.
That's going to be a good shot. Wow. Guys, a 600 gold going towards Ivalis na solo. So, this will really pressure Lando in his top side, but we can actually see Barcy Esports try to make it even here, starting the Infernal Drake.
Yeah, and you could say, talagang sulit ang makukuha ang trade dito ng Barcy kasi makakuha sila ng Infernal Drake. But at the same time, makikita natin kung ano yung alam ng Archangel how to counter this comp. At the same time, Trevor going in.
Trevor wanted to go for the steal there. He's exhausted down. Calling will be enough. Stun does not connect. Flashing in. That's the first fight and Emperor. For the last hit, over the wall, takes down Trevor. Flash in there. That's going to be Liar trying to back off from Zencho.
Yeah, Liar just flashing away from that Dragon Pit to survive. Pero gabi, ang ganda doon nung Q coming from XDXP. Tumama tumalan si Talon. Kala ko the great escape na ni Trevor, but it didn't happen. And Barcy getting that Drake.
And Varsity Esports trying to win back the best of 3
Yes.
series here. For example, so Infernal Drake, okay naman. Pero sa Archangel, guys, medyo dito po tayo dito. First turn on their side, we can see just a gold lead. But like we always experience sa gold funnel start natin, dapat tingnan po tayo sa asan na yung gold focused on here. It's gonna be on 2 Emperor.
Yeah, and kahit ngayon yung gold lead, it is in favor of Archangel. But at the same time, nakita natin literally lahat ng gold naka-funnel ngayon kay Emperor. He is 201, has 2 kills, has 99 CS in 10 minutes of the game. But Rocks in the bot lane.
Okay, can Lai survive this one? I don't think so. Venus trying to stun this, trundle down. Looks like it'll be a trade up there. Venus trying to defend this bot lane outer turret. Zancho is falling back. Emperor next XP is here, forcing in a flash from Zancho. Venus still chasing in. Venus with a flash in stun. Does not connect. Teleport is signaled in. Ivalis will join this fight. Meanwhile, Trevor from the backside going hard. But Varsity Esports not giving up. Signaling their own teleport. It's going to be Liar back from the dead, but it's too late. The outer turret in the bot lane has been taken down by Archangel.
And they also take down Emperor on that Lucian na nag-i-stack up na nga siya ng gold. He is 201, nakakuha ng konti pang shutdown gold ang Archangel. And yeah, Archangel getting the better off of that trade.
That was a very tight fight. Medyo clutch talaga yung bot lane clash dito. Nakita po tayo ng dalawang teleport ginagamit dito si Liar. He came back from the fountain, enough for him to respawn, but feeling ko medyo sayang naman yung TP.
In a way, sayang, but also at the same time, Liar wanted to help his teammates. He could have been there, pero siguro hindi nila na-expect na Trevor was already running down from the mid lane.
But with that said, we're seeing a kill score 44. But check out this Lucian, still not that far ahead. Pero meron siyang Warriors Enchantment with the challenging smite here. Looked like Lando trying to contest this Scuttle Crab. But Archangel, 3 members strong, guys. I don't think they want to give Lando any sort of control here. Looks like Archangel, nakuha sila ng Rift Scuttle. I think now the question is, who's gonna get the Rift Herald? No.
Yeah, and if Archangel gets Rift Herald, sobrang useful sa kanila because they do have that poke pop. They can easily poke down anyone hiding under the turret, and they do get the third outer turret of the game.
So that's gonna be their third turret on the hands of Archangel. Again, Varsity Esports, okay naman sila. Nakuha sila ng Infernal Drake. So gusto ko tingnan kung gaya ng Varsity Esports, nakuha ng turrets kasi wala sila control sa mapa eh. Look at that. Archangel takes away an easy Rift Herald, giving it to Nixta.
Yeah, and dahil din sa composition ng Archangel, also the plays na ginawa nila the past few minutes, nakakakuha sila ng more momentum, nakukuha na nila yung control of the map, and also very crucial yung pagkamatay ni Emperor doon sa bot lane. Kasi kung lahat ng gold nyo nasa isang champion lang, and yung champion na yun nawala sa mapa, immediately you lose all pressure.
So the pressure that he wanted to establish dun sa mid lane, nawala. And effectively ending yung laning phase ang aga, like 30 minutes into this game. Is it a way to try and slow down yung gold funnel strat?
Yes, kasi kaya nyo nang pumasok sa jungle nila eh. At pag kaya mo nang pumasok sa jungle nila, kaya nyo nang mag-steal ng camps. And nakikita nga natin na dalawa yung smite ng Archangel, and they're looking for a kill at Lando at this point.
Surprise, surprise! Kaka! Rocks and Trevor will just chunk down Lando, but it's gonna be him buying some time with a stasis. Ignite is taking Lando. Will flash away. Lando is gonna be taken down by Trevor's own flash.
Yeah, and with that, nawala na yung side lane pressure ng Varsity. Nag-isang side lane pressure na, and Archangel is looking to push this bot lane.
So guys, you heard it here, man. One thing to try and slow down or try and deny the gold funnel strat is that you can't really invade a jungle when you lose the mid lane outer, and that's very important. Archangel knows this, and that's why they're having complete control na shutting Emperor down in the mid lane.
Yeah, and it looks like Varsity is actually responding to this bot lane. And kanina nga niisip ko na since walang jungler talaga ang Varsity, it kind of also feels like they also have 2 junglers. Kasi Emperor just keeps going for the jungle camps along with XCXP. At sila din yung late na nakakayak sa lanes when it's getting siege.
Now we're seeing 3 members of Archangel. Only one been spawned out. Rift Herald has been spawned there. Look at that. Rock's going to flash in fear. Venus is very low. He gets a black shield. Helps him survive just a bit, but looks like we are seeing the Herald in the bot lane. Can Trevor go for the sniper? Can he go for the assassin? He's looking at Venus, but he's gonna go towards Emperor. Emperor survives. It's gonna be Trevor going back over the wall. XDXP making some room. Look at that stun, trying to slow down the Rift Herald. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, and all on the mid lane, Ivalice and Lando are there. Ivalice is sieging the mid lane at the same time. Itong Herald, pag bumangga dito sa turret na to, baka makuha nila kaagad with the satchel bomb from Zensho.
Did you look at that double stun coming from Trevor? The Veigar, the Dark Binding, sakto. But looks like Varsity Esports will stop the push in the bot lane with just until the inhibitor.
Yeah, and baka Archangel right now is looking at this dragon. It doesn't look like they're about to reset. Mag-recall lang sila at hinga muna, sabi ng Archangel. Hinga.
Pahinga muna, so they're gonna go for a mini reset here. But at least medyo sulit yung Rift Herald dito, creating enough room for them to start this Ocean Raid.
Yeah, and Archangel just using talaga yung strength ng comp nila. Talon has a lot of damage, even with just a few items. And parang siyang Tiamat and that serrated Dirk. It gives him enough to burst one target. Nakita natin doon na low si Emperor. Nung na-low na si Emperor, hindi na kaya na Varsity protektahan yung turret. Kasi siya nga yung gold funnel eh. Sa kanya lahat na pupunta ng gold. Once you take out the guy with all of the resources, hindi na kayo makaka-defend.
So, 4 turret for Archangel and now for Varsity Esports. What are they gonna do here? Because sobrang nabihan tuloy yung gold natin. Tingnan po tayo ng gold charts here.
Yeah, and Emperor does have the most gold in the game with 6,500. Pero lahat ng kasama naman niya is really far behind. 2,000 gold behind CXDXP. Almost 2,000 gold behind C. Okay, may fight dito nangyari si Rox.
Rox is being locked down inside. The Veigar's gone here. Rox popping the stasis. Will he survive? No. Emperor picks it up. Glacial Fissure. Max Rage knock up onto Zensho. But it's gonna be a bomb. Not landing onto XXP. What a great flash.
Yeah, a great flash. Last minute flash from XXP para mag-survive siya. And yeah, going back kanina doon sa gold, almost 2k behind din si Liver. Lando getting jumped here.
No vision there for BE. Lando getting ganked by Trevor. And next up, Binding. Won't do you any good, but looks like next up will take down Lando. I guess this is the part where nawala yung roaming jungle for Varsity Esports.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they abused it. They get the first turret and now they're taking control of the mid to late game here.
Yeah, and si Lando medyo ambisyoso going into a very dark part of their jungle. Wala silang wards dun eh, kaya naka-set up ka agad ang Archangel.
Okay, here. Next and Zensho trying to mow down this turret. And madali lang ito kay Zensho kasi you know the satchel charge from the Ziggs has that can execute down the turrets here. But Varsity Esports still, guys, trying their best to win back this series.
Yeah, and medyo behind sila ngayon. It looks like Archangel will be able to just keep snowballing the game. But at the same time, nandoon pa rin sila on that Lucian. If the Lucian gets more items, if na-enable si Emperor to be able to just keep dishing out the damage, then yun yung way for Varsity to win this game.
Pero grabe din yung pace natin ng Game 2. Already 17 minutes into this game, pushing away two inner turrets, bot and mid. Look at that, instantly being taken down by Archangel here. Look at that, stun connecting onto Zensho. Immediately gets chunked by Emperor.
Yeah, and Emperor gets the kill on Zensho. Si Zensho medyo tumagal siya doon kasi inintay pa niyang mapasabog yung kanyang satchel charge. But at the same time, one second tier mid lane tower for one life, I think that's a worthwhile trade.
So, 80 minutes into this game here, Varsity Esports trying to push out the outer mid lane here. Ivalice is there. Emperor is very slow. He's gonna be fear near the ice pillar, but that's gonna be Ivalice diving in. But Trevor over the wall, focusing on to Emperor. He is down. Archangel takes down the Lucian, and Ivalice going in charge, going into Venus out of stasis. That's gonna be Ivalice still chasing down 3 members of Varsity Esports. Teleport gonna come in. That's gonna be Lando zoning at the members of Archangel. They are trying to get away with only Emperor as the prize.
Yeah, pero pag napatay mo na nga si Emperor, wala nang fighting power ang Varsity and na-burst down kaagad ng Archangel si Emperor. Na-stop tuloy nila yung push sa mid lane.
So, I think it was a bit too medyo aggressive si Emperor dito. Impatient, trying to take down the outer mid lane to get some control. But in the end, did not respect the flash in, rather the fear coming from the Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, pero nagulat niya siya siguro. Naka-Dust Blade na kasi to si Trevor. Kaya yung bawas ng talo na to talagang tatagos na sa mga shields at sa mga protection ng dalawa niyang support.
So, now we're seeing Archangel. Not like, this is the same thing we saw before in the match 2 natin. Like, this is the style of Archangel. They're gonna push you in so hard, deny you all the resources here. But, yung sa gold league natin, it's gonna be all about Emperor talaga. Lahat ng gold na punta kay Lucian, can he still carry this game?
Kaya pa rin naman. The thing is, it's just umaabot na sa point na hindi na siya nakakakuha ng obscene amounts of gold, ng disgusting amounts of gold na he should be getting. Kasi maagang ang na-shove ng Archangel. Na-recognize nila kaagad na mukhang mag-gold funnel stat ang Parsi. Kaya yung draft nila kaagad, yung third pick nila was the Ziggs. And I was like, okay, you're picking the Ziggs, but we were waiting kung ano yung magiging mid lane. And I think it was a very, very smart choice of picking that talent kasi he can get that smite and he can also burst down almost any target, almost any squishy target in Summoner's Rift.
And now we're seeing here some vision. Vision secure para kay Archangel here. Now Varsity Esports knows that the Baron is live right now. Yung Infernal Drake spawning in 15 seconds, 1 minute and 15 seconds into this game here. So, look at this. Archangel putting all the wards they can, denying vision from BE.
Yeah, and ngayon Archangel is still doing the split push strategy. Iniiwan lang nila si Ivalice doon sa bot lane with Lando while Archangel is setting up for the siege in the top lane, trying to get the last second tier turret.
I think they might set out the Baron here for Archangel. No? They're trying to make it all by the book, no risk at all.
Yeah, pero nakita din naman natin all the series today and even yesterday, yung mga teams, nagsiset up sila sa Baron, iniintay muna nilang lumapit yung kabilang team and try to pick off members bago na iti-take yung Baron. So we'll see if ganun pa yung gagawin ng Archangel or i-utilize na lang nila yung superior harassing, yung superior poke na meron yung kanilang composition.
It's all about yung, what's the right word? Trying to get the upper hand here because it's all about whoever gets the surprise here like this. Then show you gotta respect Emperor at this point. Grabe naman yung challenging fight. The Warriors Enchantment gives you a lot of damage, not to mention yung Borg.
Yeah.
So Zencho instantly gets popped by Emperor.
Yeah, and very sneaky right there from Emperor. Hindi na din napansin na naka-sneaky na siya doon sa Tribush. Just with a very standard combo, takes down Zencho.
I was actually gonna say na it's all about those sneaky first initiates, right? And we did see it coming from Varsity Esports.
Ngayon, take naman ng Archangel itong Infernal Drake. Medyo hindi nakapwesto ang Varsity Esports. It's just gonna look like a free dragon for Archangel.
Look at that. Archangel takes away the second Infernal Drake spawning here. Their first one in game number 2. Gold lead wise, we're seeing here around 5,500 gold lead for Archangel. So Baron is live right now. And it's all about the really medyo tense yung dance dito sa Baron dance sa Game 2 natin.
Yeah, and both teams, kung mapansin natin, medyo nag-slow down sila, hindi sila gano'n na nagpo-push. Madalas talaga ang points of conflict na nakikita natin is when the Rift Herald is up and pag may nag-summon na team, tinatry talaga nila i-maximize kung ano nakuha sa Rift Herald. Ngayon, dahil wala pa talaga silang nakuha ang big objective, ang next would be that Baron. Yun na yung makikita nating next point of contention in this game.
And it's gonna be the next big fight. We're gonna be watching after to the Game 2 natin. So, Varsity Esports, at least we're seeing them trying to get some control back dun sa blue side nila. Kahit isang vision ward or yung control ward. Kasi for Archangel, if they have complete control dun sa mapa, yung lahat ng focus ward sobrang delikado kay Varsity Esports kasi may Phoenix 6 po dito.
Yeah, and nakita natin ngayon na nakuha lang ni Zencho itong last second tier turret. Tinitignan ko kung ano yung action ng Varsity. They're actually trying to go for the team fight.
Phoenix going for a flash and stun, but look like Rose immediately spawning on Emperor. The focus right now, take down Emperor, but Emperor has to survive. Can he survive? All that Archangel is throwing at him. Look at Nixa going on to Emperor, and he does survive. Nixa is down, and now it's time for Varsity Esports to turn this around.
That is a triple kill for Zencho. I mean, for Emperor, and it looks like they're going for the Baron. Medyo nahuli si Trevor. Nandito siya ngayon. Nakita lang siya ni XDXP.
And now, kanina, diba, for example, we did mention that they need to take the Emperor, but with Emperor still alive, it's gonna be strong. Can he take the execute? No, not enough. Varsity Esports starting this Baron. Can they secure it? They only have rocks to worry about, and that's gonna be Lando's quite low. They're trying to force his Baron. Lando, he might be executed by the Baron. He does get some help here. Rocks. Okay, they know that Rocks is there. Does Rocks have ultimate? No. Wala siyang ultimate here. Varsity Esports forcing this Baron. Ivalice coming in with a teleport. Archangel, what a binding. Coming from Liar, delaying Archangel's response. Emperor going into Rocks. But now, Varsity Esports, they got what they want. They're going for the exits.
Yeah, and this just might be the start of the comeback para kay Varsity Esports. They got a really clean fight. Nakita nila kaagad that they have the numbers advantage na expend na ng Archangel yung isa sa mga tools para maka-disengage from that Ziggs, and we'll check the replay right here. Ito na yung na-engage on na ng Barcy ang Archangel. At alam din natin na gusto ng Archangel tong fight na to. Nakita nga natin na pumasok din si Rox on that Fiddlesticks. But at the same time, si Emperor na buhay, hindi siya na-burst ng kagad Nix at wala pa si Trevor from the fight. Kung makikita natin, nanggaling pa siya sa bot lane, parating pa lang siya ngayon, pero ubos na yung mga kakampi niya. Kaya hindi nakatulong si Trevor, ang dami pa namang gold nandoon sa mid lane na yun.
This is it. Barcy Esports really cashing in kay Emperor here. 822, 246 CS, gold. A lot of gold in their hands right now, catching up slowly.
Yeah.
But still, Archangel in control. But at least for Barcy, meron silang Baron buff.
Yeah, they do have that Baron buff right now and tingnan natin kung paano nila gagamitin. At the same time, hindi rin pa sila overly ahead to just keep on getting fights against Archangel. Medyo tempered pa naman sila. So we'll see kung ano yung mga susunod na galaw ng Barcy. As we can see, nasa top lane ngayon si Emperor.
So si Trevor being spotted out by a ward here. Now it's time for Barcy Esports to feel a bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Para mag-plant sila ng mga vision wards or yung control wards para pagkita sila asan si Trevor at si Nix. Kasi lagi sila sumama. Like everywhere they go, they're always together.
Yeah, and madalas sa mga laro, pinapanood natin is tinitingnan natin yung gold and kung gaano kalayo na yung lead para malaman na talagang lamang na yung isang team. Pero dahil sa gold funnel strat na to, and katulad na sinasabi ko kanina when we were talking about yung changes in the meta, ang mga supports ngayon, ang lalakas ng base stats and gabi yung utility nila na binibigay na cannot exactly be measured kung ilang gold yung nabibigay na yung utility. Dahil doon, kahit mas mababa ang gold ng Barcy Esports overall, it feels like they're even in terms of strength against Archangel.
And you gotta hand it towards si Rox, going for yung key target dito ng Barcy Esports, si Emperor. Nakita po tayo doon sa replay sa blue side, leaning towards the Baron fight. Sobrang daming effort, a lot of resources was used to try and take down Emperor. Grabe yung effort ng Archangel dyan para mag-burst down si Emperor. But kung hindi sila mag-burst down si Emperor, nag-turn around si Barcy Esports.
Yes, and also, I think yung fight na yon mostly was because numbers disadvantage. Kasi nga, hindi dahil mataas ang gold nyo, lamang na kayo sa ganitong klaseng composition. Kasi basta maprotektahan nila si Emperor, ang pakiramdam ng kalaban mo is a late game full item na even though kayo mga 3 or 2 items pa lang.
Speaking of items, tingnan natin yung item ni Emperor dito. Pero teka lang, si Rox going in with a Crow Storm. Oh, grabe naman si Lando. He is not gonna survive this one. Looks like it's gonna be Trevor taking Lando down. Meanwhile, seeing Barcy Esports on the top side, pushing out some turrets.
Kanina pa tong Archangel, specifically Trevor and Nexus, taking to this bot lane at mukhang kailangan na force na mag-back si Emperor para protektahan tong bot lane.
And now they're focusing here in the bot lane. Barcy Esports, they have missed the lockdown, but again, wala si Emperor dito. Looks like that's gonna be Archangel going for a back here, but that's gonna be Rox catching the max break stun. That's gonna be Rox popping the stasis, and he's not gonna survive again. Barcy Esports giving everything to Emperor, the hope to winning back the series.
Yeah, but at the same time, Archangel is looking at this Drake. Pag nakuha nila ito yung magiging second Infernal Drake nila. Pero mukhang may numbers advantage ang Barcy and it looks like they're gonna challenge Archangel for position here.
Ito na yung challenge ng Barcy Esports. They're going straight for the Infernal. Teleport is coming in. Lando's gonna join in this party, and now, this is big. Barcy Esports, second stack Infernal.
Yeah, kanina lahat ng yung mga fights, it felt like lugi ang Barcy. Palaging may konting lamang ang Archangel. Pero ngayon, decisively lumalamang ang Barcy sa mga fights natin. Looks like they're gonna siege the mid lane and get the outer tier mid lane turret.
Ooh, look at that. BE. Sa tingin ko, kaya pa naman yung BE mag-combat dito?
Yeah.
Sa tingin mo?
Well, sa ngayon, they're in the process of doing that comeback. Yung gold lead, 2,000 na lang, slowly lumiliit yung gold lead ni Archangel. Though, masasabi pa rin natin na madami pa rin damage ang Archangel if kaya nilang makuha yung fights na in favor for them, they can still win this game. But at the same time, humahabol na ang Barcy. Lumiliit na yung time para manalo ang Archangel. Lalo na tumataba na to si Lando. Nagkakaroon na siya ng items para tumagal sa laban.
Tama yan. So, seeing how B is playing, and not to mention yung mga tao sa chat natin, sobrang excited sila kasi si Lucian Nux, he's actually the hope of Barcy Esports here. He is the one. Pag-asa ng Barcy Esports, can they take back the series? Match 3 po to. So, this is actually the risky part kasi upper bracket is your shortest way to qualifying for GCM. But if you're at the lower bracket, mahirap kasi there's more games to follow. So, Barcy Esports, they want to stay at the upper bracket.
Yeah, yun na, pag nanalo ka dito, mas kampante ang pakiramdam mo na eh. Parang, okay lang yung isang tao, hindi ka na kailangan tuloy-tuloy. Mas konti na yung grind, kumbaga, para makarating sa GCM main event. Pero balik naman tayo sa game na to. Currently 922 itong si Emperor, 328 CS at almost 30 minutes. Pero ang Archangel, palagi pa yun nasa bot lane kasi nakikita nila na yung only person na kaya nilang i-burst, kaya nilang labanan talaga at hindi pinoprotektahan ay itong si Lando. Na-realize din nila ng Barcy, that's why they always keep trying to go to the top side. So, ang laban na ngayon ay hilaan kung sino yung unang bibigay habang hinihila yung kabilang team sa kabilang side ng mapa.
And alam mo ba, Chris, pag dun sa Barcy Esports, si Emperor, ang daming siyang protection. Si Braum, si Morgana, yung black shield niya. So, expect a lot of free stats coming from the stand behind me. And not to mention yung mobility kay Emperor. Hindi siya kailangan magbili ng QSS sa Fear Nero kasi may Morgana naman. So, sayang naman ang pera mo dyan. So, we're seeing here Barcy Esports not scared. They're only gonna watch out for yung Throwstorm ni Rox at si Trevor.
Yeah, and good point right there. Kasi hindi naman din talagang reliable yung ibang magic damage na pwedeng ibato ng Archangel. Yeah, masasabayan natin si Zencho on that Zigzag. Natamaan ng AoE, mawawala yung Black Shield ni Liar. Pero how often natin nakita na ngayon? Not a lot. Kasi ang ganda din ng pwestuhan lagi ni Emperor para i-navigate yung fights, para hindi nga siya matamaan basa-basa ng CC. So we'll see kung Archangel can still keep defending, can still find the perfect fight, or will Barcy just go for this Baron and probably end the game from there?
We'll see. Archangel still, yung trend po dating sa day 2 ng GCM National Qualifiers, lahat ng matches natin 2-0 clean. Archangel wanna carry the high flag there, wanna stay at the upper bracket.
Yes.
And for BE, still fighting strong.
Yeah, and mukhang mag-engage dito ang Archangel.
Next, they going back to Emperor. There's the stun. Zencho's trapped inside, trying to burst down the Ziggs. Misses. DW. So, Barcy Esports still not yet giving up this Baron without any fight.
Yeah, and ito na yung classic na Baron dance na each team going for the mid lane priority. Sinushove nila yung mid lane para makakuha ng vision on near the Baron pit. At the same time, ang Archangel naman, kailangan nilang makakuha ng pick. Kailangan nilang makakuha ng pick on that Talon with Trevor. So we'll see if mabibigay ba yun ng Barcy or where Barcy will just hold on and also find the proper fight that they want.
Oh, grabe na yung protection ng Barcy Esports, investing everything they have to protect Emperor. Knight's Vow has been used, and we can also see the Solari. So to deny the burst coming from Trevor.
Yeah, and kanina nga sabi mo hindi din kailangan ng QSS ni Emperor. Ang inaantay ko din if may bumili ng Chaos Crucible para talagang wala nang ibang CC, sobrang todo na ang protection kay Emperor.
Oh, we can still maybe expect yung Scimitar. So we're seeing a BF Sword. Maybe Emperor wants that third layer protection para sure na sure tayo magbalik tayo sa game 2.
Yes. And nakita natin ngayon sa Trevor, split push duty siya against kay Lando. Ang ginagawa lang naman niya lagi is kiniklear yung waves. And ito na yung talagang matagalang Baron. That's kung kanina hilaan sa magkabilaang dulo ng mapa, ngayon hilaan sila dito sa lugar ng Baron para kung sino yung makakuha. Kaya nang probably snowball yung game para makapwesto na silang at matapos ng laro.
And seeing how si Trevor, hindi siya kaya mag-burst na si Lando yung kanina lang. Let's say 20 minutes into the game, he was able to just chunk down Lando. But now he can. Talon's effectiveness is kind of dwindling that. We can also see here Guardian Angel, Solari, tapos may Knight's Vow. So, yung protection ni Emperor talaga, sobrang mahalaga dito kay Barcy Esports because that's their main damage here. Main damage po talaga ng Barcy Esports solution here. For kay Archangel, kailangan sila mag-penetrate yung front line ng Barcy para mag-abot si Emperor.
Yes, exactly. At yun nga alam ng both teams yun, alam nila yung win condition and yung losing condition kapag nagkamali sila. Kaya medyo mas passive na nangyari ang labanan ngayon eh. Naghahanapan sila ng butas at nakita natin dito, iniba na rin nila yung katapat ni Lando in the bot lane. Si Ivalice na ngayon ang nandito. So we'll see how will this progress kasi we're nearing 34 minutes. Isa na to sa pinakamatagal nating laro this GCM.
Alam mo ba, Chris, we're seeing a lot of dances happening in the mid lane. It's always back and forth here. Pero dito din sa mga viewers natin, so bang sila din excited. They're thinking that maybe we're gonna see a game 3. They're thinking that Archangel, ang dami silang chances magbalik sa game 2 natin dahil yung Baron talaga is gonna be the tipping point for any team here.
Yeah, and kung sino talaga makakuha ng Baron, yun talaga yung magiging makapapwesto nga sa sarili nila para mapanalo itong game na to. Pero may kita din natin na si Archangel, hindi lang sila basta-bastang natatalo din kahit lumili itong gold din na to. Less than 1,000 na lang. Oh. Pero at the same time, makakuha pa rin ng Drake. At this point naman, ang Ocean Drake is not that important. But seeing as how palagi silang nagtitinginan lang, nagkakatapikan ng konting damage, tapos mauunang makaka-heal si Archangel, mas feeling nila talaga mas makakatapang sila in terms of trying to get more vision sa parte ng mapa ni Barcy.
Sige, teka lang. You did mention about the Ocean Drake, right? Pero let's look at Barcy Esports yung double stack Infernal. Look at the damage. I bet this Lucian, si Emperor, it's gonna have a really good time. Sobrang worth yung investment ng double Infernal Drake. And now we're seeing here yung last item. It's gonna be the Scimitar.
Yeah, and the Mercurial Scimitar. Wala naman kailangan mag-Michael's Scimitar. I mean, mag-Michael's Crucible. Pero, yun nga yung dalawang Infernal Drake. Kung titingnan mo din, isa lang yung nagbe-benefit doon sa double Infernal Drake. And actually, Archangel pulling the trigger, trying to get this Baron.
Is it gonna work? Ivalice, Lando, both have teleports. Barcy Esports trying to force Archangel outside of the Baron pit. They're gonna make their way in. Iwasan muna yung mga vision galing kay Archangel, so they will be in complete darkness.
Yeah, and pinakitaan naman ng Archangel ng respeto ang Barcy and Lando chasing down Ivalice.
Just grabe ng pressure
wala siyang pakialam.
Grabe, wala siyang pakialam doon sa turret. Going in hard onto Ivalice. Lando really diving this turret. Grabe ng mundo, but looks like it's gonna be him respecting the turret. It's just too much. Lando going in. That's gonna be Ivalice chunking Lando down.
Yeah, pero at the same time, kung mag-stick around pa si Ivalice dito sa bot lane na to, mas mabilis mag-heal si Lando dahil lang sa passive niya. So we'll see kung gaano kalaki magiging advantage dito ni Lando. Pero si Trevor tumatakbo sa bot.
Grabe, ang daming focus dito sa bot lane. This leaves Barcy Esports to maybe go for the Baron here because Lando has just called in Trevor, has just called in Ivalice's focus here. So immediately, two members of Archangel in the bot side. PE doing everything they got, giving everything for this Baron.
Yeah, this is a risky call from Barcy at this point. 50-50 ang Baron na to at may nagtitipi na papunta dito sa Baron pit.
Emperor trying to zone out Nexta. Teleport coming in. Going into Nexta. Take down the jungler. Nexta flashes away. Solari being popped to deny the burst from the Ziggs. Now Emperor. Barcy Esports. Max range. Fisher knocks rocks up in the air. Wala pang stun galing kay Venus. This is a very tense situation. Ivalice can go for some pickups here. Emperor is quite low. Going to go over that wall. Meanwhile, Trevor is going to go there. Trevor being locked down. He's going to go out to Emperor. Emperor survives, taking down Trevor. But Trevor is now going to be the focus. He's going to be Emperor chasing away. Blitz outside the field. Getting the black shield. Emperor is still alive. XTXP flashing away. Dodging from that shock blast.
Wow, that was a really awkward fight from these two teams. Nasa maling side ng mapa ang Barcy, pero dahan-dahan silang lumabas. Nagsama-sama sila. Na-pick off pa nila si Trevor. Nakita nila kagad na si Trevor was walking around the flank trying to burst down Emperor, pero may kasama si Emperor at napatay pa nila si Trevor at nakataka sila.
Trevor did his job well to try yung burn yung Summoner Spell, yung flash.
Yes.
He did his job there, but yung teammates niya, si Archangel, didn't quite finish the job. I mean, yung Mercurius Commander talaga yung nagdala dito.
Yes.
Diba we were talking about, does he need that extra third layer of protection? Looks like masyadong worth yung cleanse na yung QSS passive, and I think that was one of the key moments how Emperor survived.
Doon natin makikita na talagang mga pro player, iba mag-isip, mas advanced sila mag-isip kesa sa atin na alam niyang kikailanganin niya tong Mercurial Scimitar and nagamit niya to great effect dahil doon sa pick-up na yun, na panalo nila yung teamfight na yun.
Kasi strong independent mid laner si Emperor. Hindi kailangan mag-black shield, galing kalaya. Meron kong sariling cleanse, okay naman ako. So, grabe yung QSS na. If at that moment where he didn't have that Scimitar, that would have changed everything. But seeing here the game, 38 minutes lang. Grabe yung game 2 natin. It's gonna reach the longest in from day 1 coming into day 2.
Yeah, and ang laki na din ng tinurn in terms of goals between these two teams. Lumalamang na ng konti ang Barcy. They're basically dead even. Pero dahil na kay Emperor lahat ng gold, it feels na kailangan talagang i-focus lang ng Archangel. But from this point on, since max items na si Emperor, pag tumagal pa tong game na to, arguably Archangel can probably get back the lead kasi sila nagbi-build up pa sila ng items, nagbi-build up pa sila ng damage, nagbi-build up pa yung effectiveness ng mga champions nila. So pag umabot sa point na pareho silang lahat 6 items na, compared sa dalawang support ng Barcy, baka kayang i-pull off ng Archangel ulit at manalo sa mga teamfights.
You can see the items here. Lahat sila mag 6 pack dito. Si Emperor, full item stack. Okay, we're also seeing a lot of defensive items being invested by both supports here. But look at Lando still doing his job, pressuring down the bot lane. But Ivalice, kayang-kaya siya ni Mundo dahil may Mortal Reminder at Black Cleaver.
Yeah, and ito, medyo wet noodle fight na tong bot lane. Si Lando, si Silip, Ivalice, i-clear yung wave. Ganun lang magiging storya dito pag nakikita sila. Ang key here is yung 4 na ibang members of each team trying to wrest control dito sa Baron Pit na to. It's another Baron Dance. Paulit-ulit lang tayo dito sa Baron Dance na to kasi wala pang nakakuha ng Baron eh. Kala nga natin dehado sa pwestuhan ng Barcy pero hindi. Nakaikot sila. So kaya mas malaking respeto na ngayon ang pinapakita ng Archangel.
Orsilando getting clutch between the Ziggs and the Jace, but look at Barcy catching Nexta and catching the Fiddlesticks here. Rox has popped the stage. Rox is very low. It's gonna be Emperor taking him down, and also Nexta. Two members of Archangel removed from the map. Barcy Esports, they're gonna force game team, maybe not. Emperor going in onto Ibis, and look at XXP locking them down, cutting them up with a glacial fissure. It's going to be Barcy Esports removing Ibis. Ibis trying to take down Lando. Lando is still alive, but Emperor going for the tower down, going on to Zencho. Can he take him down? He's committing everything. Oh no! Napafuck by yung Guardian Angel. No, not yet. It's gonna be one more shot, but Emperor still survives.
Yeah, and Barcy Esports catching out Archangel. Nakita nilang mali ang pwestuhan, nakapatay silang 3 and they're now sieging down this mid lane. Ang haba ng death timers, Vulcan. Baka kaya nang tapusin ng Barcy Esports itong lalong to.
It's gonna be Barcy Esports. Grabe yung comeback nila. They will take down the inhibitor in the mid lane. But can they finish up this game here?
Well, si Ivalis pala, 30 seconds. Nixa is gonna come up. We'll see if Barcy goes for the Elder Drake. Pero baka ma-pick off nila si Rox.
Rox getting slowed by the exhaust here. Ooh, that's gonna land. Well, Emperor going hard to Rox. There's the Ignite ticking onto Rox, but Emperor, they're trying to pop the Guardian Angel, but ayaw talaga ni Emperor mawala yung Guardian Angel. Yeah, looks like that's gonna be him surviving again.
Yeah, pero si XP naman ang matay si Trevor, trying to go for Emperor.
Trevor finally went on to Emperor. Can they go for it? Oh, let's go shot. Blast goes there. Emperor is still surviving. He is alive, but in the end, Zencho will shut him down.
But Lando's still alive and is chasing down Zencho.
And Zencho trying to buy some time. Maybe Nexta will help him here with the Ice Peeler. Hindi maabot yung slow zone dito. Looks like Zencho and Nexta trying to pinch Lando here. Here comes Ivalis for the cleanup.
Yeah, and Lando, tagal lang niya magsusurvive, just buying time for his team. But at the same time, ang tagal ng magiging delay niya sa death timer. Huli siyang mabubuhay, so we'll see if Archangel can capitalize na 5 sila sa mapa habang 4 pa lang ang Barcy Esports.
Look at this, an ace right now in the 41 minutes into our game here. Elder Drake is live, and looks like Archangel will take it away on contested. And if they take away the Elder, they may take away just the Baron, and this is gonna be huge. 3-stack Elder for Archangel. And I wonder if BE can come back from this one, but let's check out dun sa replay natin.
Yeah, and nag-start tong replay na to na sinubukang i-catch off ng Barcy Esports si Rox. Nakuha nga nila yung kill, but at the expense sa buhay ni XCXB. Sa si Trevor, ito naman nag-flank siya ng galing sa likod. Tumalon siya sa wall, na-burst down niya, natanggal niya yung GA ni Emperor. Pero ang key dito ay yung blast code. Maka-cancel yung talon dito ng Lucian. Pag tama ng blast coin, magpa-pop yung W ng Ziggs, hindi tuloy siya nakatalon palabas. Hindi niya nakuha yung full jump niya tuloy. So, napunta siya sa isang pwesto na kaya siyang abutin ni Zencho at napatay siya ni Zencho. At low kasi ang Barcy nun eh, kakagaling lang nila sa isang fight. Kakagaling lang nila sa mid lane para sirain. Kaya tuloy, maraming low members na pick up sila isa-isa ng Archangel. Ito yung isa pang example.
Why Archangel gets that easy ace, and Elder Drake is on their hands here, so they are looking at the Baron here. Archangel feeling very confident. They're going to deal a lot of damage, and Emperor does not have the Guardian Angel available.
Yeah, at ito na naman tayo sa Baron Dance natin. Archangel naman ang pumapwesto dito, pero nakahiwalay si XP.
Look at Emperor going over the wall, but it's outside the fight. Going back into Rox. That's going to be the Black Shield, denying the fear from the Fiddlesticks. Emperor going in. That's going to be next up. Quite getting chunked down. Look at Emperor going out to Trevor. Takes down Trevor, but Emperor is still much alive. Dodges the last bomb from Zencho.
Yeah, and it's a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Barcy. And Barcy is now getting this Baron.
3 members left for Archangel. Lando trying his best to buy some time. Nixa still alive. Can they go for the steal? Lando doing everything he can. Ayos sila they're not gonna let Archangel get near the Baron. Look at what Lando's doing.
Yeah, Lando's just too tanky at this point. Pero he's slowly getting chipped down though.
At the cost of the Baron, can they survive? Lando gets chunked here. Next up, can he go for the steal? No! Sakto yung son, galing kay Veigar. That's gonna be Barcy Esports securing the Baron.
Yeah, and with this Baron, we'll see if kayang i-force ni Barcy ang issue and try to go and push more turrets. At napansin ko lang, Vulcan, nagpalit pala ng items na to si Emperor dahil 519 CS na siya, 44 minutes into the game, 14 kills, may Typhers na siya.
He did switch it out, so I guess gusto siya mas burst, more damage, more mobility, and also yung extra mana if you want it. But here, with the Baron in their hands, Archangel, what's gonna happen here? Are they gonna take this over the twos here? Ano yung chances ng Archangel dito? Mapanalo ng laro.
Well, bumabalik pa rin na kailangan nilang mapatay si Emperor. If na-burst down nila kaagad si Emperor, tapos hindi na kayang tulungan ng ibang members si Landon na isa-isahin pa yung members ng Archangel, then kayang manalo ng Archangel. But at the same time, it looks kind of bleak at this point for Archangel kasi grabe na ang lead ni Emperor.
Buntik na si Venus, trying to get away. Rocks. Throw. Here comes the cross from Kaka. That's gonna be the fear onto the Vega. They're really focused on Emperor. Emperor, is he gonna survive? Really, really low. Ignites sticking. He has been taken down. Looks like Everest will take it down. Venus trying to find the right side, but it's gonna be Venus backing away. And it's now Archangel trying to win back this fight. Lando, can he go for the cleanup? Can Lando clean up this fight? It's gonna be excellent joining in fight. Rocks is very low. Rocks exhausted right now. Lando still trying to face the members of Archangel now. 3 members left here. Can he go for the ace? Lando, he's not gonna die. It's going to Rocks. XP going onto the finishing. Lando is still alive. Lando, can he take the 3 members of Archangel? He's still very much alive. Lando, one more shot here. He's gonna be generated. Trying to back away, but in the end, Zencho will take him down. XP getting pitched by the Ice Pillar. He's gonna be taken down. That's gonna be the ace. And can this be Archangel wrapping up game 2?
Zencho is now TPing to the top lane trying to get this third, and kung kaya, ilan pa yung death timers? May 19 seconds pa tayo kay Emperor. Probably kaya pa depensa ng Barcy, but at the same time, 3 members ang Archangel ngayon ang pupunta sa base ng Barcy and trying to destroy the Nexus and trying to win this game.
It's gonna be 7 seconds left on Venus here. Emperor, 5 seconds. Looks like that was pretty clutch. Archangel managed to take down the top lane inhibitor.
Binibigyan tayo ng magandang series ng Archangel at ng Barcy at makikita natin sa replay na to, hinabol talaga ng Archangel ang Barcy. Si Rox, ang ganda ng pwesto ng kanyang ultimate na cut off ang escape route ni Emperor. Napilitan tuloy si Emperor kumanan imbis na kumaliwa. Naiwan siya doon mag-isa at na-burst down siya ng Archangel. Kaya tuloy na panalo ang Archangel yung fight. Kung lahat ng gold nyo nasa isang champion, pag nawala yung champion na yun, matatalo talaga yung sa fight na to. Pero may kita din natin ang innate strength ng Dr. Mundo, lalo na't gamit ni Lando. Ang tagal ng fight na to, sobrang tagal kasi sobrang tanky si Mundo. So if tong fight na to would have gone a different way, if Emperor survived, kayang i-tank up lahat ni Lando, lahat ng damage na manggaya sa Archangel, and that's how they kept winning the fights. But nakuha ng Archangel yung perfect fight na hinahanap nila.
Man, that 3v2. Ang tagal ng replay na yun. So let's get back to the game here. Looks like Archangel and Barcy First giving us a great game here. 46 minutes into this game. Who's gonna win here? That's the real question here, Rapo.
At this point, it feels like a coin toss na eh. Parang kung sino man yung makahanap talaga ng fight na kailangan nila, yun ang mananalo. Pero paakit namin yung mga, iniintay na lang natin yung mga kasunod na objectives na akit. Kung akit na ulit yung Elder, mabubuhay na ulit kasama yung Baron. Kung sino makakuha ng probably would win the game. At the same time, nakikita natin na naghahanap na rin sila ng win each game, and it looks like Barcy is looking at Zencho.
And Zencho does get away with a satchel charge going on there, but they did not see Rocks over the wall. Where is Emperor being protected by the Morgana? Preventa 6. Oh, it's gonna be Trevor going in, trying to burst down Emperor. Emperor can see Emperor's Guardian Angel has been popped. He's gonna come back from the dead. Can he survive? He does get away with a Relentless Pursuit. He's trying to chunk down Nexta. He's getting shredded by Emperor. He has his health back. It's gonna be Ice Pillar. Emperor going to Nexta. Gets the shot down on the Trundle, and it's going to be Barcy Esports tacking down 2 members. Make it 3 from Archangel.
Yeah, it's a 3-for-1 exchange, and ultimately Barcy winning that fight. Pero Archangel, Trevor trying to stop the minions. Pero may 2 minions pa ng Barcy. Kaya tong itank ni Lando. If Lando just tanks the turrets, he can probably finish the game. But Trevor is looking at the top lane right now, looking at the creeps. Look at the minimap. Trevor is trying to go for a split push.
Let's see. Will the race be in favor of Ark? It's gonna be Trevor from Archangel. They're trying to end the game here. Trevor went for the race, did not work out. At least he's trying to slow down Barcy Esports from chasing him down in the mid lane.
Yan, may kita natin dito sa replay paano nag-start yung fight. Nag-flash in si Lando, tinry niya makuha yung slow kay Zencho. Pero si Zencho kasi medyo lumayo. Ito na naman katulad kanina, like 30 minutes before, si Zencho lumapit masyado sa team ng Barcy at napatay siya at naulit lang ulit. Ang key din dito sa fight na to, up na ulit yung Guardian Angel ni Emperor. So kahit i-burst out siya, kahit tingnan siya ng Archangel, kahit ma-burst lang siya dito, pag nabuhay siya ulit, he can still keep on fighting. At nakita, sobrang healthy pa ni Lando. So si Lando just trying to buy more time to Emperor. Pa makakahit si Emperor, pa makakuha siya ng life steal. Nagpalit pa siya kanina ng item, tinanggal niya yung Blade of the Ruling King niya. He has now a Death Sense, a Bloodthirster, and a Triforce. Kaya ang bilis niyang naka-life steal back to full HP.
And so, this time wala na yung Guardian Angel ni
5
Emperor
items lang
dito.
siya ngayon.
Tapos dito, okay. Did you see that? Emperor switched up this boots there to pick up the Frozen Mallet. He's gonna get more health there, so wala na siyang boots dito.
Yeah, and wow, okay, itong si Emperor ngayon shopping, sobrang dami na niyang pera eh. Sobrang yaman na niya at this point na pwede siyang mag-switch lang ng items anytime. Depende kung ano yung kailangan niya at this point. And now, Barcy. Woo! Grabe tong games na to. 49 minutes na tayo into this game. Probably one of the longest games na nakita natin in this patch.
My God. Barcy Esports, now it's gonna be the Guardian Angel is down for Emperor. He has the Frozen Mallet. So BE looking for a fight here. Ivan is backing away. Meanwhile, the minion wave is in their favor in the top side, trying to push away and maybe take down this inhibitor in the top side.
And feeling ko lang na first time natin nakita si Barcy actually sieging a lane, and grabe ang bilis mag-fall nitong turret na to.
Didn't last even a second there. Looks at Emperor chunking down the inhibitor. Oh, Trevor looking for Emperor. Can he go in? Rock's going in there. The Fisher being used to slow them down. Look at the stun. Rock's popping the stasis. Trevor looking for the right time. Goes onto Emperor. Pumps the ultimate there. Can he burst him down? No, he can't. He backs away. With Sancho and Rock's very, very low on health. Next up will be the back game for Barcy Esports.
Pero nagkahiwa-hiwalay ang Barcy ngayon. Si Venus nasa may bot lane papunta.
Trevor, can he go for Emperor? Chucking him down. Emperor does flash away. It's going to be the Lucian taking down. That's going to be Ivalis taking down Emperor. Now Sancho is alive. Same with Ivalis. They can turn this around.
Si XDXP na naman at si Lando na naman ang natira sa laban na to. Chine-chase down nila si XDXP. May TP pa ata. Si Sancho malapit na mag-cooldown yung TP niya habang si Ivalis may TP pa. If nag-TP sila to alin, umalis na si Lando, nag-TP out na siya pero mukhang mahuhuli. 3 members ang buhay sa Archangel. 2 pa ang buhay sa Barcy Esports.
I mean, dahil wala yung Guardian Angel ni Emperor, sobrang delikado yung position ng Barcy Esports. Tingnan nyo guys, kung wala si Lucian, wala na yung damage ng Barcy Esports. Let's check out the replay here.
Yeah, and ito nag-start tong fight na to kasi pinorse ng Archangel yung issue. Nakita nilang nag-commit ang Barcy for the structures, for the inhibitor. So pinasok sila ng Archangel. Makapansin nyo dito, 2 members ng Barcy mahihiwalay sa team. Isa-isa silang hihiwalay. Dahil nung naghihiwalay sila, na-pick up sila ng Archangel. Mas malakas sa 1v1 sa Archangel kasi lahat sila nakakuha ng gold. Hindi lang isang member. Hindi katulad sa Barcy, si Emperor lang nagkakaroon ng gold. So ngayon, dahil sa lakas nila sa 1v1, sa kalat na fight na yon, nanalo ang Archangel na isa-isa nila yung members at nawalan na ng protection si Emperor. Pero may kita natin dito, si XCXB sa si Lando, ang kukunat lang nila, ang tagal nila sa fight na to.
My God! Tingnan natin lang yung replay na yan. Tingnan natin doon sa Elder Drake side. Lando! Very, very low. He's getting away. Lando. Okay, buhay pa rin siya dito guys. Archangel looking at the Elder. 51 minutes into this game here. They're taking down this Elder Drake slowly. Can they respond? Meanwhile, it's going to be Nexter responding in the top side, defending the base. He cannot help his team here. It's going to forward. Take out Nexter, yung turret mode. And Nexus, he's going to leave it behind. It's going to try and match the wave. They're going to all go towards the Elder Drake. The turrets are being taken out by the super minions. Archangel. They're trying to invest everything here. They're gonna cost them 2 turrets here. Archangel bringing the fight. Getting onto Lando. But looks like Lyra and Venus will be backed away here. Where is Emperor? He is here. He's on the sea. But the base of Archangel is getting wrecked by the minions.
Yun nga eh. Dinaantay natin. Tingnan natin kailan ipo-pull ng Archangel yung trigger. Hindi nila ma-pull yung trigger kasi nakatakbo si Lando sa kasi XXP. And now, Barcy is committing to this Elder Drake.
Archangel, yung base nyo, pasang na yung mga turrets nyo. What are they gonna do? Is Barcy Esports pressuring them? No, they're looking at the Elder Drake. Trevor away from the zone, going onto Emperor. Can he take him down? He is trying his best to Emperor getting chunked there. The Nexus, the down. The minions
Archangel!
are doing everything. Looks like Archangel will be losing game number 2.
Oh my God! Minions for the win right there! Barcy Esports, dadala sila sa laban na to dahil lang binate out nila, dinala nila sa Elder Drake ang Archangel and the minions finishing the game. Dinadala tayo ngayon papuntang game 3.
Wow. You're gonna hand it towards Archangel. Alam nila dapat mag-risk sila lahat. Lahat sa Elder Deck.
Yes.
Pero dun sa base talaga, yung double minutes, they were not able to take down the double inhibitor minions taking out the lane. So, minions did everything. Hindi yung si hindi si Emperor, hindi si Lando.
Yes.
Yung minions talaga ng Varsity Esports nagdala ng game number 2.
Oh my God, Vulcan. Wait, let me get my bearings.
So, your
Grabe lang. Okay. Ang thought process, I feel, ito, just to rationalize yung thought process na iniisip doon ng Archangel, binato na nila lahat, kung baga all or nothing na at that point. Pag napatay nila ang Varsity members doon, kaya nilang makuha yung Elder Deck and put themselves in a position to win the game. Pero Varsity, nakita nila, dalawang inhibitor yung down, tumakbo si Nyx na papunta sa Elder Deck eh. So sabi lang ng Varsity, oh guys, yung minions huwag ka panalo sa atin. So tapusin lang natin dito sa Elder Deck. So, yun. Kaya nanalo. That's the only reason para nanalo ang Varsity. Iniwanan ng Archangel yung Nexus nila. Dinasal nila na kayang defend ng minions. Problema yung minions, hindi kinaya eh.
So I think that's gonna conclude game number 2. What a match 3 we have here with Varsity Esports and Archangel moving on to game number 3. So guys, maraming salamat po sa mga noon ng GCM National Qualifiers. Hindi pa tapos yung best of 3 series po natin. We're gonna move all the way to game number 3 after a short break. Ako po si Vulcan. Kasama ko si Crazy Apple. Kita-kits tayo after the short break. Iblis is there. Emperor is very slow. He's gonna be feared near the ice pillar, but that's gonna be Iblis diving in. But Trevor over the wall, focusing on to Emperor. He is down. Archangel takes that illusion, and Iblis going in charge, going into Venus out of stasis. That's gonna be Iblis still chasing down 3 members of Varsity Esports. Teleport gonna come in. It's gonna be Lando zoning at the members of Archangel. They are trying to get away. With only Emperor flashing stuff, but look like Rose immediately spawning on Emperor. The focus right now, take down Emperor, but Emperor has to survive. Can he survive? Oh, that Archangel is throwing at him. Look at Nixa going on Emperor, and he does survive. Nixa is down, and now it's time for Varsity Esports to turn this around.
That is a triple kill for Zensho. I mean for Emperor, and it looks like they're going for the Baronet.
But look at Varsity catching Nixa and catching the Fiddlesticks here. Rox has popped the stages. Rox is very low. It's gonna be Emperor taking him down, and also Nixa. 2 members of Archangel removed from the map. Varsity Esports, they're gonna force game 3, maybe not. Emperor going in onto Ibis, and look at XXP locking them down, cutting them out with a glacial fissure. It's going to be Varsity Esports removing Ibis. Ibis trying to take down Lando. Lando is still alive, but Emperor going for the tower down, going on to Zensho. Can he take him down? He's committing everything. Oh no! Nagpa-flock pa yung Guardian Angel. No, not yet. It's gonna be one more shot, but Emperor still survives.
Yeah, and
they're trying to pop the Guardian Angel, but ayaw talaga ni Emperor mawala yung Guardian Angel. Yeah, looks like that's gonna be him surviving again.
yeah, pero si XDXB naman ang matay si Trevor, trying to go for Emperor.
Trevor finally went on to Emperor. Can they go for it? Oh, the skill shot blast goes there. Emperor is still surviving. He is alive, but in the end, Zensho will shut him down.
But Lando's still alive and is chasing down Zensho.
And Zensho trying to buy some time. Maybe next time will help him here. Emperor going in. That's gonna be next time. Quite getting chunked down. Look at Emperor going on to Trevor. Takes down Trevor, but Emperor is still much alive. Dodges the last bomb from Zensho.
Yeah, and it's a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Varsity. And Varsity is now getting this Baron.
3 members left for Archangel. Lando trying his best to buy some time. Nixa still alive. Can they go for the steal? Lando doing everything he can. Ayaw sila they're not gonna let Archangel get near the Baron. Look at what Lando's doing.
Yeah, Lando's just too tanky at this point. Pero he's slowly getting chipped down though.
At the cost of the Baron, can they survive? Lando gets chunked here. Next up, can he go for the steal? No! Sakto yung stun from That's gonna be the fear onto the Vega. They're really focused on Emperor. Emperor, is he gonna survive? Really, really low. Ignites the game. He has been taken down. Looks like Iblis will take it on. Venus trying to press the right side, but it's gonna be Venus backing away. And it's now Archangel trying to win back this fight. Lando, can he go for the kill up? Can Lando clean up this fight? It's gonna be excellent going in fight. Rox is very low. Rox exhausted right now. Lando still trying to face the members of Archangel out. 3 members left here. Can he go for the ace? Lando, he's not gonna die. It's going to Rox. XP going onto the Fiddlestick. Lando is still alive. Lando, can he take the 3 members of Archangel? He's still very much alive. Lando, one more shot here. He's gonna regenerate. Trying to back away, but in the end, Zensho will take him down. XP getting pitched for the ice pillar. He's gonna be the down. That's gonna be the ace. And can this be Archangel wrapping up game 2?
Zensho is now TPing to the top lane, trying to get this third, and kaya.
And
Ilan pa yung death?
Venture does get away with a satchel charge and going on to him, but they do not see rocks over the wall. Where is Emperor being protected by the Morgana? Perimeter 6. Oh, it's gonna be Trevor going in, trying to burst down Emperor. Emperor does the Emperor's Guardian Angel has been popped. He's gonna come back from the dead. Can he survive? He does get away, but the Res Platoon is trying to chunk down Nexa. Is getting shredded by Emperor. He has his health back. It's gonna be Ice Cooler. Emperor going into Nexa. Gets the shot down on the Trundle, and it's going to be Varsity Esports tacking down 2 members. Make it 3 from Archangel.
Yeah, it's a 3
they're
for...
looking at the other Drake. Trevor away from the zone, going into Emperor. Can he take him down? He is trying his best here. Emperor getting chunked there. The Nexus.
The Nexus!
Down. The minions
Archangel!
are doing everything. Looks like Archangel will be losing game number 2.
Oh my god, minions for the win!